No, we're not ashamed. Oregon is doing a tie-dye game this year. They announced this, the Grateful Dead.
Now, is there a Grateful Dead concert going on with it in conjunction? Did I see that or hear that or read that? No. Okay.
I don't know what you saw, what you read.
I mean, I just saw the thing, and then I saw people, I think, connecting somehow. Maybe there might be a concert that weekend in Eugene, but
I was kind of hoping you'd have the answer to that. I thought you would dive in.
I'm not going to lie. I like the Grateful Dead. I'm not a deadhead, okay?
Can you like the Grateful Dead and not be a deadhead?
I think so.
You listen to the Grateful Dead?
I don't act... I have songs on playlists. How about that?
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like there's
I believe
2 or 3 Grateful Dead songs that show up on different playlists that I have. And so if it comes on, I'm like, all right, I could dig it. I don't actively seek out listening to the Grateful Dead.
Okay.
I've heard their concerts are amazing. John Mayer is now like the front guy.
Who's the other guy? The one that didn't die?
The other guy. I mean, how do you not remember the other guy? It's the other guy.
Yeah.
Exactly. The other guy's a big deal, too. And then John Mayer's the front man.
No, Bob something, isn't it?
I don't know, dude.
I thought you liked him.
I don't. Well, I do. Get out of here. Okay? Get out of here. You're derailing my segment.
It's okay. Riggins over there is just not
helping. He had to go take an old man pee. Is there have you seen the Grateful Dead release?
I'm reading the release by the
Is
Ducks
there a
right
concert in conjunction with the game, or is it just a
No,
Grateful
they're
Dead
celebrating
game?
the band's 60th anniversary.
Yeah, I would have thought it was.
Because I know they've played a ton of shows over the years in Eugene. They're very big in the Eugene community.
They probably have a house in Eugene.
There's famous pictures of Bill Walton on the field at Otson holding up the peace signs, watching the Grateful Dead shows that used to happen there. So they've been touring there for a long time. I saw this yesterday.
Bob Weir.
Thank you. I definitely knew that.
I stood right next to Bob Weir, like shoulder to shoulder at a Western Conference Finals
They
pregame.
say the Dead have played at the University of Oregon more than 20 times in their career.
I'm being honest with you here, okay? I'm not a music guy.
What's our takeaway on Bob Weir?
Well, first of all, he was short.
Yeah.
Second of all, I'm like, who is this guy talking to Bill Walton?
And I remember this guy's such a big deal.
I remember asking somebody, and they were like, dude, that's Bob Weir. And I'm like,
moron, how do you not know that?
I go, hey, dumb question. Who's Bob Weir? They were like, oh my God, with you.
You are an idiot.
And I was like, okay.
Look, you're not a Grateful Dead guy. I'm not. Look, some of their stuff's good. That's fine. Some people are into it, and it's like their entire personality, and I'm not quite to that level. I'm not Bill Walton level.
Anti-Grateful Dead.
I'm not anti.
But when you say Grateful Dead, I got to be honest, I'd go straight to Cherry Garcia ice cream.
Sure, and I think of Bill Walton. Bill Walton's one of the first people I think of when the Grateful Dead get brought up. They're asking fans to wear tie-dye. It's the end of October game against Wisconsin, so it's gonna be really funny if it's like pouring down rain at the end of October for this game, because then everybody's gonna have jackets on and the whole tie-dye thing will go out the window. It almost feels like maybe something you should do earlier in the season. How effective will the tie-dye be? I don't know. I am absolutely mortified of what they're going to wear. I am terrified.
Really?
I am terrified.
I'm kind of excited about it.
It's because people like making fun of Oregon's stupid uniforms from time to time, and they absolutely have stupid uniforms in their history, and if they come out in tie-dye and lose on their home field to Wisconsin, they will never live that down. And it will be one of the worst days of my life, and I want nothing to do with that.
How are they losing to Wisconsin,
dude? I would have said the same thing in 2016 about Colorado, okay? Is Wisconsin going to be good this year? I have no idea. Do I think they're going to lose that game? Probably not. Are quarterbacks hurt? Where are you at the end of October? That's a long ways into the season.
What if it's a subtle tie-dye?
Please don't wear tie-dye. Please.
Tie-dye socks.
I don't want anything. No.
The tie-dye duck logo on the helmet.
The duck mascot can be decked out in tie-dye. The fans can be decked out in tie-dye.
The jerseys cannot be.
Please don't wear tie-dye uniforms. Please.
I just went
Can we just get a throwback from like 1998? Can we wear those instead? How about a classic game? Look at that. Those are fun.
I'm looking at their responses on social media, and it's like it is kind of a mix, but there is a lot of excitement for what this is.
Of course there is. I know there is. Look, I'm somebody who I wear my green glasses every day. I grant you that. I have no problem making fun of them when they wear stupid uniforms. And if they end up wearing tie-dye uniforms,
there's no scenario where these uniforms are cool to you.
I shouldn't say there's no scenario where they're cool.
Like, what if the numbers are tie-dye? Like, what if it's a subtle
It's just the
tie-dye?
thought, and maybe I still have PTSD. It's losing in losing in alternate uniforms.
But you're scared of Wisconsin.
I'm not scared of Wisconsin.
Well, it sounds like
I'm scared. If you lose to Wisconsin, you lose to Wisconsin. But if you lose to Wisconsin wearing tie-dye, losing to Washington and ending the 12-game winning streak was tough. We all knew we were going to lose that game.
Okay.
Washington was good. Oregon was bad.
Right.
They dressed up like Cal to do it, and it made it 10 times worse. When they lost at home to Colorado wearing the Duck uniform in 2016, Like that, wearing orange socks and pretending like you're dressing up like the Duck made it 10 times worse. If you're just wearing normal uniforms, the losses are bad. They don't sting quite as much because we all knew they were going to lose to Washington that year. Oregon was terrible. It was Herbert's first start as a freshman.
They were
and Washington was going to the college football playoff. Like they had 12 years of pent up ass whooping because Oregon had dominated them for over a decade and they were ready to unleash it. Dressing up like Cal made it a million. Like it made it that much worse. And so please, if you're going to wear tie dye, if you win the game, we can all move on from it. Don't lose the game.
I'm just surprised to your response here. Steven Montez ain't walking through that door for Wisconsin, dude.
Steven Montez was a problem.
He was a good player. He was a little college player.
I mean, to be fair, Colorado that year went to the Pac-12 championship game, I believe. That was
Ron
their one.
Dane ain't walking through the building.
Yeah. That was their one good year. I don't know, man. I enjoy the uniform stuff. I think Oregon's got great uniforms.
You are of this.
I just don't like doing dumb stuff. This is, to me, like the PDX carpet uniforms. They're ugly. And if you're honest with yourself, you can look in the mirror and say, these are stupid. We're wearing turquoise.
You also have no
These are not our
clue
school colors.
if they're doing anything jersey-wise.
I imagine they're going to.
I mean, they're a big branding thing. This is their gimmick, right?
If they're asking the entire crowd to wear tie-dye, there's going to be some tie-dye incorporated in. I don't know if it's the numbers, if it's the names, if it's the helmet. I don't know. I doubt they wear all tie-dye uniforms, but there will be some tie-dye.
If they wore the whites with tie-dye numbers...
They're at home, though. Are they going to wear whites? I think they've only worn whites at home once in my lifetime.
I think when it comes to Oregon and uniform combo, you throw every thought out possible. The window.
That
you don't know what they're going to do.
That is a valid argument.
Remember the giant numbers they did that one year when Mario was coaching?
Yeah, they had them all the way from the top of the back to the butt crack, man.
Dude,
they were like 8-foot-long numbers.
Yeah,
it was
if
wild.
they wore the whites with tie-dye numbers.
The only time I can remember them wearing whites at home, they played like it was a non-conference game when Mariota was there. And I remember everybody was like, wait, what? They're doing a whiteout at home? That was unique.
According to the release, the Grateful Dead played on campus at the University of Oregon more than 20 times. The great music and good vibes from those shows will be rekindled on October 25th. That's the Wisconsin game we speak of, with sights and sounds inspired by the Grateful Dead blending with the pageantry of Autzen Stadium football Saturday for the Grateful Ducks.
I'm all for it. If it's just music in the crowd and the crowd's wearing tie-dye, fun thing to do, pay homage to the Grateful Dead, I'm all for it. Just stay off of my uniforms.
Trying to see
because they came out with a really cool redesigned uniform look. I thought last year I genuinely liked all of them that they came out with, and I didn't think they wore their best uniforms enough. They wore them like early in the year. They got the throwback looking green uniforms.
How much is the T-shirt going to be?
The T-shirt will be $100 probably.
$35 or $40.
No,
you think a Grateful Dead Oregon T-shirt's going to be $30?
Made by Nike? No chance.
35 to 45.
The worst Oregon Duck shirt is $30.
I don't even know if I can find a Duck shirt for $30 on Amazon.
I'm trying to find out, but it doesn't let you on the pre-order. It just makes you sign up for all their spam.
I would guess $65.
I think it's 60 or more. Yeah,
I would guess
sure.
65, 70. Last time I was in the Duck store walking around, there's a lot of stuff that I want to buy in there, and it's very expensive.
Well, I'll say this. At least it's a cool design T-shirt.
It is a very cool design T-shirt.
If tie-dye's okay on you, it's got the Grateful Dead bear mixed with the
I don't
duck.
know if I've ever worn tie-dye.
My wife was making tie-dye for
you
like
guys got
year
into a tie-dye phase for
around
a bit.
COVID.
Yeah.
It was
something to do.
Yeah.
I have one tie-dye shirt that Paxton made for me like in the 3rd grade or something.
Well, we'll all have to wear tie-dye that Friday.
Does it still fit you?
Yeah, it was an extra large
T-shirt. When you were fat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How high is the duck on this T-shirt, too, is what I'm wondering.
Pretty high. Got to be pretty high.
I mean, that's the other thing. How much, there's going to be some people.
There's going to be,
on
be an aroma that
I mean, at this point, if you're doing a Grateful Dead game, you got to hand out edibles when people walk into the game.
Well, the Grateful doesn't just do edibles. They drop things
they do,
on their tongues.
People are going to be seeing things in the stands.
Yeah, I don't know I don't think they'll know they're at a football game. They might be in a weird universe with aliens.
Who's got that game? What TV?
I don't think that's been announced
That
yet.
alternate TV broadcast should be something like psychedelic or 3D or something.
Bill Walton being alive, being on that broadcast would be
that.
very fitting.
Awesome.
We don't know anything about that game. So it's October 25th. We have not found out, obviously, Kick Time or Network. We don't know that yet.
The Grateful Dead skull, I always thought was a really cool thing.
Very cool.
They put the UO in the skull, and then on the back of the T-shirt, the skull is not the normal skull. It's a duck skull.
See, like, if you give me a duck skull on the helmet, I'm cool with that.
It has the Grateful Dead logo in the duck skull.
Dude, totally fine with that. Yeah. Green and yellow duck skull, all for it. That's a cool, unique thing to do.
The funny thing about the duck skull is they make the bill of the duck a bone, and I don't think that's how that happens.
I don't think so either.
So they're suspending reality to make a duck skull here, but you get the general idea.
Nothing gets me going like Oregon uniform talk in August, baby. Well, I guess still July, but we're almost there. It's that time of year.
I can't wait for the release. I'm looking forward to you being miserable about something.
Just don't lose the game. Just don't.
It's Wisconsin.
I know.
It's Wisconsin.
You know what happened when they played Wisconsin last year, Bob?
They won.
They needed a 4th and 9 coming out of the jump around third quarter timeout.
On an undefeated season at the end of the year in 10
I'm
degrees
just saying,
temperature.
Going into the game, we would have thought, well, there's no way Wisconsin wins this game, right?
All right, you're worried about Wisconsin. You got big.
I worry about everybody. I'm worried about Montana State. They barely beat Idaho last year.
Different team.
Got to get out of the gate. Runner up right last year.
We'll see what the tie-dye uniforms are.